All right, ladies and gents, we finally figured out what's going on. I was able to verify that we do have fluid pressure coming out of this line that's going to the right side ram, which in turn causes the blade to angle, left. I think I shared some of this on the video previous, but finally took the lift ram out. You can't see it there. And we took it here to the vise, and as you can see, just a ton of seal material. So I took the fitting out of there just to get it opened up, and I'm gonna put this here. Let's see here. We're gonna, let me do this here. All right, we are going to pull this cylinder out. Not cylinder, the rod. Whoops, this stuff. I went and looked up a video of how to do it. These are just so cool. Luckily there's a video on rebuilding one of these. It's fairly simple, but I've never really done it before, so with any luck, this should just pull right out. Okay, so obviously our bottom seal here is, let's see here, I'll just set it down here. I'm not gonna, so I don't get this stuff. Do this. Okay, so there's our seal. This is the packing stuff. Okay, there's the clip. All right, cool, that's there. And our washer. So I'm gonna leave all that together. Let's set the camera out here. So, so our issue. This is the basically, of course, the packing nut goes on like this. Unscrew that. This was totally bottomed out, by the way, so which is an indication that they've been tightening it over time to take up the slack with these seals basically not sealing, right? So here's the washer, and then of course you got your seal pack. I'm gonna leave all those on there till I have the new one. And then the very bottom seal, which I don't know how that works. It's supposed to be like that or what, but man, it got chewed up and we just weren't getting any pressure. So we're gonna go ahead and, where are we at here? We're gonna clean this out, get everything flushed out. I don't think we'll be able to really see anything. Let's take a look. It's not bad. Oh yeah, ooh, all kinds of goodies in there. So I'm gonna take a closer inspection in there, get everything out, and the parts store isn't open today. Today's Sunday, so we're gonna go down to, shout out Trailer Craft, local Western parts dealer, and we'll get this plow truck back on the road. All right, ladies and gents, we got, we're going to finish rebuilding our cylinder. I'm gonna get one thing here. So the last video, and I was hacked off that the angle was all off because I was basically in front of the camera. But I just pulled that sucker out. The weird thing is this seal that was bad is actually the wiper for the packing nut, because when I took this out, this thing had nothing left in it, and there's no way that would slide all the way down there. It must be one of these other so check this out. Here's my dilemma. This is always weird stuff going on sometimes. The packing set, sorry, I'm looking at something. 1, 2. Anyways, original plant. All right. So what we have here is, this is how I took it directly off of the cylinder here. Obviously, this is the bottom of it, so everything kind of rests right there. And this is what I did. I slid this little pack off here. Same thing with this one. This is a washer. And then the jam nut, or the packing nut, cinches that thing down. So I've got a washer that doesn't get replaced, and then I've got a big one here. The 1, 2, 3. Oh, so sorry. I need to move it like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I know I'm gonna have this here. It's gonna slide down. Because again, this thing came out of the cylinder. I don't know how that thing slumped past everything. It doesn't make sense, guys. I'm thinking the packing nut seal is just disintegrated somehow. You know, because I've cleaned that out since, but there was just nothing in there. Like virtually nothing, like little bits and stuff. And this, there's 7 here, that means there's 7 there. The only thing that's different is that, so I just have no idea. I don't know. Maybe that got put on first accidentally. The you know, this old packing nut, maybe it got put on first or something, and then it just made its way down there. You know, that would explain why some of these rust. Why obviously this thing's been burred. This thing's been dinged up several times. So I've got it, basically I'm gonna grab my air and wire wheel it to polish it. Make sure my lip here, this is where it's gonna catch. And so I just had to kind of think about this, because it's just the weirdest thing in the world. There's no way that this could have been in there and then suddenly get past the bar, past all this, and then past this to there. I was thinking they must have put it on here and then it just crushed through, and then eventually it just started clogging, maybe. I don't know, guys. I just hope that when I put this together, because I didn't have a good model. I looked online. There's not a good representation of how to put in the packing nut wiper. But according to the diagram, I am going to put it like this, which makes sense as well. This one here, let's see if my phone will automatically. Never automatically. I'm seeing some lines on my phone. That's hilarious. See this here? There's that dark strip. It looks like a ridge. So it leads me to believe that this is how they have it drawn. All right. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it goes like this, but it makes sense. You see the flatness here. This is going to angle out, and this really be the you know, first line of defense. I can't wait to get a GoPro. I think I'm gonna get a. Well, I gotta look at a couple things. I need to get a camera that I can strap to my head, that automatically focuses, because this is getting ridiculous to try and film. So that's why I usually end up just setting it stationary. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to work. So the biggest thing is all this stuff is kind of cold. It's okay. I'd rather warm up the pack, just you know, warm-ish. In fact, I'll probably put it in my pocket just to get everything a little bit more pliable. Let me put this gonna need that first one in a second, but let's put it on time lapse and see how that goes. All right, wow, we are getting put through the ringer here. I think what's going on, I hooked everything up. I don't have anything. I think I've got a lack of pressure coming out this line. I think all that seal material or whatever it was is throughout the whole system. This whole, all these valve systems are clogged, and I think what happened was something clogged, and the line pressure grew to a point that blew that line. And now there's just a clog. It's just not able to get the pressure out. So what I'm gonna do, talk to my dad, I'm going to swap these lines to where when I go to the right, it's actually going to run fluid to this left angling ram. That will in turn verify that this cylinder does work, which of course I found probably the source of what's going on here in there. I'll probably rebuild this one too. We do have the packing kit. I'll probably spend $100 on this thing before I'm done. But if this side works with swapping the lines, I will know for sure I've got some sort of a pressure issue coming out here. I do have a oil pressure gauge kit that I can hook up and test it, but if I'm not getting the pressure out, you know, once I do this line test, it'll tell me. And I'll just unfortunately have to spend the time on rebuilding this. Hopefully it doesn't snow a ton in the meantime, but if it doesn't, that's all good. We'll just get her done. So it is sometimes. A little disappointed. I thought this thing was going to be good to go and I could pull it out. I'm going to get my wife's vehicle back in here, but I'll be watching some videos on how to rebuild something like this, and then get some parts and then plan on doing it. There's a lot of adjustment that I'm not looking forward to in all the valves, so I'm going to try my best to keep everything as is. Mark everything, and we'll see if we can rip it apart, clean everything out, put it back together, and if it still doesn't work, I will set fire to this whole vehicle. Over and out.